Yeah, good afternoon to all of you. And yesterday we have completed how the relational algebra, how the physical design could be done based on the blueprint which could be given by anybody. Okay, blueprint in the sense that is ER diagram, entity relationship diagram. Already we have seen. And today we must concentrate on very important aspect of database management systems, that is relational algebra. What is this relational algebra? How this relational algebra can be worked out? And are there any specific points to be considered while taking into consideration of this relational algebra? So these are the outcome agenda of our lecture today. So relational algebra, it is a theoretical language. Yeah, it is a theoretical language and which does have many number of operations. And these operations could be always trying to create, taking two or more relations as input and trying to create a new relation and without changing the other relations here. Okay, original relations or base relations could not be so change anymore. So don't confuse here. So relation in the sense, as far as practical approach, it is called as a table. As far as the practical approach, it is called as a table, and as for theoretical approach, it is called as relation. That is the only difference. Don't confuse between these two words. Okay. So it will be taken using number of more than two or more than three or more than four number of relations as input, and can be create new relation without changing the original relation input or output. Okay, so that is the basic information regarding to relational algebraic expressions which have been worked out here in the relational algebra. And here in relational algebra, so if a new relation will be created on application of the relational operators, so that the creation of new relation will be called as a closure of that relation, closure of that so base relation or the parent relation. Where exactly you have used it here? I'll give you what is the closure while going forward, moving forward. I'll give you. Okay. And we do have so 5 different types of fundamental operations on relational algebra. Already we have studied in SQL, but the same thing will be written in terms of theoretical approach. That is the only difference. I'll parallelly I'll do some exercise with theoretical, and I'll do some same kind of exercise with practical also. So what are the 5 fundamental operations here? Here are first one is selection. Selection will be always shown like this, that is sigma. Okay, and projection is always shown with pi. Okay, and then the Cartesian product, it is very well known to you people, because you people have operated this particular operation in set theory, so that is cross product. And then union, it's also very familiar to you. And then set difference, it's also familiar to you. These are all 5 fundamental operations in relational algebra. And we do have 3 more extra operations which are high level operations in relational algebra. So they will be, I'll give you, selection and projection are unary operations. They may be taken single relation as input, and remaining 3 will be taken binary operations. So what does it mean? It will be taken 2 or more number of relations to be operated. Okay, so 2 or more operations to be operated here. And high level operations could be so intersection. Number 1 is intersection. Number 2 is join. Already we have come across all this. So all this, and then finally division. Okay, division has not been done by us in our practical approach. However, we will see all these things in terms of doing work with so practical and theoretical approach here. Let us consider each and every point here. So first one is selection. How this selection can be represented. selection will be always gives you the horizontal subset of the given relation here. You can take any kind of relation. For that particular relation, if you are supposed to operate selection on that, then it could be given horizontal subset. Horizontal subset in the sense, let me give you one example here, then you could understand very easily. Set lines 100, set pages 50. Okay, let us consider this is a complete table, complete relation. Select everything from. This is EMP, that is a country complete. All rows and all columns will be displayed if you take something like this. Okay, if you are supposed to consider the selection, so the sigma operation on this one, what exactly it is going to specify here in the sense, some set of rows will be get switched off. Some set of rows will not be displayed here. What does it mean? Selection could be always gets operated on any table by following one specific operation. That operation is called as the predicate. Okay, the predicate or condition. Okay, you maybe gets operated some conditions while displaying the data. If you are supposed to operate any condition without selecting the columns, any condition will be took place within the selection.